Mambo vipi Diaspora Connect family? Leo ni leo, asema kesho ni muongo na tumefika. It's about that time we connect with all our loved ones from across the world. And for a few weeks now, I've been joined by amazing co-hosts. Na leo, naenda kumpik in style. So make sure you join me because it's gonna be a good time, not a long time.
How are you doing?
I'm good, manze.
Thank you so much for picking me up. Hii ni gani tena?
Hey, wacha ingia ni kushow. Ingia nikwambie. So, you were asking me about the Wigo. So this is, of course, the newest sensation in town. And let me show you how to download it. You can get it on your App Store if you have an iPhone, and also if you have an Android, you can get it on the Google Play Store. So just go to your App Store. Yes, that one, Wigo Rides, that's the one. So you just tap download. Once you have it downloaded, it's such an amazing app. And it's not only amazing to us as the customers and the riders, also the drivers, they get 90% of the commission. So about utaulizo zile maswali za, hey boss, niongeze kakitu after the ride, you know? So it's such an amazing kind of ride app. And also for ladies, if you're traveling at night, you're feeling any type of way, they have so many measures that will make sure you are safe and sound, especially when you're using the ride alone. You see me? So Wigo is the only way to go. And also when you're trying to board the ride, you know, when you've entered some cab rides and the car is a bit looking dirty, or you find various smells here and there, you will not find that on the Wigo ride. So make sure you download it and you use it today because it is affordable. It's, you know, you get what you spend. You understand?
Yeah. Which
is a good thing. Naona napenda kupik in style, tuko tu shwari, atuambiwi maneno mingi, and we're headed to studio. And just like that, ndio tumeingia Diaspora Connect, and as you can already tell, tuko kwenye F, aka Fuego, unaona manze. And how was the ride? Unajua tumefika tu saa hii, ride ya Wigo ilikuwa aje?
First of all, I want to say thank you so much for being a gentleman. Picking me at home to come for the #1 show.
Exactly. And it's exactly that, and that's what Wigo does, because Wigo has those safe, affordable kind of rides, and that's why I had to come pick you up in style, like the VIP you are.
Absolutely amazing. I want to say thank you so much for such an amazing, warm welcome, and an amazing debut on national TV.
Azima, manze. And for those who've been living under a rock, wanasema ati hawajawahi sikia quick fire questions, introduce yourself to the people.
Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Kalondu Musimi. I am a journalist, a broadcast, a digital broadcaster,
yes,
and a content creator. Kama umekuwa pale hivyo TikTok, Instagram Reel, you know what quick fire questions with Kalondu is. But leo, it's really not about me or the quick fire questions. It's just about, you know, connecting with people across the entire world right here on Diaspora Connect.
Exactly. You have said that. It's all about those connections. Our loved ones are on the other side, waiting for us to give them all that good vibe, to give them that scoop. Plus, tuko na mimi na wewe, so it's definitely going to be a good thing. And don't forget to get interactive with us. Use the hashtag Diaspora Connect. Now, usisahau at Citizen TV Kenya. We'll be getting interactive with you, the most important person on the show. And appear pale kwenye Instagram, slide through our DMs. Watu wetu wa Diaspora, let us know where you're tuned in from. Na pia kama uko hapa 254, we want to hear from you. We'll be reading all your interactions later on, especially when you come through in the right kind of way. And talking about the right kind of way, leo pia kuna other things that we are going to get to.
Yes.
We've told them about the good things that Wigo are doing. We'll talk about that. And also we have some amazing Kenyan stories. So on your highlights. This is the reason why this show was made, is because of those Kenyan stories from all over the world.
Yes, and to be able to speak to them wherever it is they are across the world in real time, ni kitu poa sana. So please make sure you also, you know, talk to us also on our personal socials at Kalondu_Musimi, and of course at that Neville.
Yes, you can find me there. Na ukitupata pale manze to get interactive. But on the show today, lots of good things, and those good things are looking like this. On Diaspora Connect tonight, we have on the ones and twos DJ Maureen King sitting on the mixed throne. Also, 27-year-old farm manager in Bayan, Award David, with a master's in science in international agriculture. We also have the student ambassador Alphonse Kiprono from Park University. Not forgetting Boston, Massachusetts is in the house with our very own Limuru-born life coach, CEO, counselor, and author Wendy Kajuju. In the DC kitchen is the master chef from Eldoret to global stages, Chef Robbie Toe, sharing on his culinary experiences. Last but definitely not the least, our beautiful, multi-talented guest co-host, Miss Kalundu, bringing her energy and not forgetting quick fire questions as we interact and connect. Yes, sir. Schema pocho, my goodness, my badness. Zote all in one mix right here on Diaspora Connect. And all we did do is get interactive with us. Also, my WhatsApp number is on your screen right now. You see that number? Make use of it. It's save pale tumia mtu wako wa Diaspora. Also, send us all those lovely messages and videos on there. Now, ukitutumia, we'll be so glad to play them right here on TV just for you. So that uji nice. Pia watu wako wakuwede huko baju kijibamba vile inafaa. Kabisa.
You really need to tell us, by the way, tuambie mtu wako wa majuu ni nani.
Bana.
And then uambie huyo mtu wako wa majuu. Aku big up right here at Diaspora Connect.
Hey, because it's all about that connection. The reason we are the number one connecting show in the region is exactly because of that. Alafu pia, Kalondo, I know this is your first time on the show. It's about that time pale tunachukua luggage yetu and we travel overseas so that we connect with the people. Also, before tuingie mambo ya travel, when you're traveling, what are some of the things that you lazima zikwe kwenye begi yako? Essentials.
Number one, passports. Number two, look at your passport.
Okay.
Number three, look at your passport again. Yes. So, hiyo ni lazima. And of course, kama the yellow
fever,
the yellow fever cards and all those things. Yani kitu yote ni documents.
Uko rada nayo.
Yes.
Taki mchezo.
Yes. For me personally, I love my lipstick and my lip glosses, but I can leave those behind. But any document, I have to have it.
Wende wale wase mkifika pale kwa airport mko na a whole file na binder, munapiga page by page to make sure iko shwari kabisa. That's for Connect. It's all about that. And right now, tukiingia pale JKIA, I want us to go all the way to the United States of America. Na tukienda huko manze, in another time, itakuwa poa. But sahi sitaki tuende US kwanza. Nataka tu switch kidogo kwa sababu US tutaenda next time. Tutaenda baadaye. Sahi nataka tuingie maneno ya Europe. Unajua pale panaitwa Scotland.
Nasikianga.
Oh my goodness me. I want us to welcome one time Mambo VP. Niaje. Hello, unatusikia lakini?
Now, hello.
Hello, Mambo VP.
Hi.
Can you hear me?
Nice to meet you.
See me?
Yes. Yes, I can hear you and I can see you. Thank you so much for having me.
Of course, it's our joy, it's our delight, it's our pleasure. Unajua, kuna watu wanakuona sahi for the first time wanashanga, huyu msupa wetu wa kutoka nyumbani ako wapi in the world? What time is it? Let us know.
My name is Wendy. I am in Scotland. It's 8:47 here.
Oh, wow. 8:47 in the evening? Yes? So muko behind kidogo. What have you been up to during the day today before sitting with us right here?
One of my children's birthday party, one of their friends' birthday party.
Oh, wow. That's nice. So, at least kulikuwa na some festivities hapa na pale. Sijui kama mulimba happy birthday in Kiswahili ama?
Nimba na Nigeria. Karibu tuweke kata keki, but tukaona watu ashikanisha.
Itakuwa ngumu sana. But Wendy, thank you very much for joining us. We salute you. Myself here at Kalundu, we just couldn't wait to hear your story. And also, the guys who are watching you because they would love to hear how you got to Europe. Unajua kufika Scotland, si rahisi pia. So maybe you could let us know about your journey, making it all the way to Scotland before we get to the amazing things that you're accomplishing there.
Well, mm, my name is Wendy Kajuju Mugambi. I come from Meru, Tigania West, and I live in Scotland. I got here through marriage. Got married, went to Poland first, then came to Scotland right before Brexit. That was back in 2018.
Wendy, talk to us about your 2018 when you
Yes.
planned to go to Scotland, the very first time you landed in Scotland. What was your impression of that place?
Well, coming from Poland, I felt like it was a bit familiar. I could see more Black people, and I felt at home in Scotland. In fact, I've never left the same area I got to the first time I came in 2018. I have lived in the same postcode for almost 9 years now.
In the beginning, were there any challenges in terms of the weather, the food, the culture? What were some of those challenges that you faced, especially kama ni zile like culture shocks?
What accent? Kalondu mpaka sahi, I'm struggling. I am struggling. But food, yes. The weather, I definitely miss our Kenyan food. And I try to make sure that I make ugali, I make nyama choma in the house. So we are almost home, but it's not the same.
Ni ukweli manze, kukula smocha hapa usiku na kadust kidogo ndo inaifanya ikue extra special.
Yes.
But talk to us about the good things that you are accomplishing, especially in Scotland, because you've said you've been on the move, umekuwa hapa na pale, but let us know, because niko sure watu wanauliza wanasema, hey, Wendy una glow huko, what are you doing apart from, unajua, just starting a family?
Here I am a mom first, and I also bring students over to study. I did my master's in Glasgow Caledonian University, and I was so lonely. Nikasema hapana, lazima Wakenya wenzangu wakuje. We study together, and the journey has its challenges, but it's the best decision I ever made. So I make sure students come here, they get the best reception we can ever give. And I make sure that they enjoy the journey. Much as kuna challenges, we make it a bit smoother for them.
Oh, I totally understand that, because I have friends who've traveled to the UK for education-wise, wamekuwa students huko, wanaenda, and just as you've said, kuna kwa ile aspect ya kumiss nyumbani, kuwa connected with home, which is such an important thing. And are these some of the reasons why you decided to start, be that welfare kind of person who brings students with an ease that, that wasn't there before?
Yeah, the reason as to why I started Global Scholars Connect was just to make the journey easier. I remember when I was in school, I could find international students who are really struggling, getting accommodation, finding their way around Scotland, making sure they have the best, the things like winter clothes, finding jobs. So I decided, I found a gap there, and having done business before in Kenya, I used to run a travel agency. So I said the whole time I wanted to find something that would not just be about making money, but changing people's lives. So I found Global Scholars to be that avenue that I would use to support the students here when they landed for their studies.
That's such a remarkable kind of story, because as you've said, sisi wa Kenya watu ki notice a gap in the market. Hey, tuko
nayo, tunaenda nayo.
I love it. Talk to me about starting off, because I'm sure there had to be documentations you had to get. I'm sure you had to form some sort of good relationships with many universities and campuses. Talk to me about that whole process of setting up this amazing business before we talk about all the lives that you've changed through the students.
When I was doing my master's, I met one of the professors, Sir John Lennon. He's actually the reason as to why I'm here talking about Global Scholars. He told me, yes, you've done a bit of running a travel agency back home, but here things are done differently. why don't you do something that most people are not even interested in doing, because everybody is about luxury travel, people about taking people out for vacations, but they haven't really thought about bringing students here, because maybe they want students to come, but they don't know how to go about it when they go back to Africa or other countries when they want to bring them here. So I had to get registered first as a company that recruits students and supports them with their travel. The documents I required were just like a national insurance number. I needed to have my passport. I needed to declare my stay. And that was me started. Here you register your company online, and within a day or two, you have everything that you need. And then you have to keep up with taxation. You have to make sure that you file your returns in time. Yeah, that's what I had to do.
Yeah, for sure when you've said that, because I'm sure uko pia wako na systems zao, you are integrating yourself into their systems, and also niko sure sahi kuna students ambao wanakuwatch hivi Wendy wanasema ningependa kukuwa part of this program. What are the documents do I need so that nikienda kwa Wendy niko shwari kabisa, especially when it comes to learning or getting that higher education from the UK. Talk to those students who are watching you right now and they'd love to be a part of this program until they get to the university.
Our very first step that we take to make sure that the students understand the journey and they are ready for study abroad is to make sure that we've done one step that is called a pre-application interview. This is us getting to understand what the student really wants to study. Do they have the required documents? Do they have a destination in mind, or do we have to suggest some of them? Then once we've gotten all the answers, the boxes ticked for their journey, then we ask them for their KCSE certificate, for their transcripts if they've done a bachelor's, their certificates, their passport, and then they have to write a statement of purpose. The universities also want to know, why do you want to come to the UK, for example? Do you just want to come, or do you genuinely want to come and study? You have to tell us about yourself, your academic journey. You have to tell us what you've done work-wise. And they also want to understand, what are your plans after you come here and study, you've graduated? Do you still want to stay, or do you want to go back to your country? We also need to make you understand the visa application processing. The entire process takes about 3 months, but then the visa processing is towards the last bit of the process, where you've already gotten an offer letter, you've gotten a CAS, a confirmation of study letter that you need to go to the embassy to, you've done your medicals, and you've paid a deposit.
Yeah, Wendy, parents overthink when it comes to their kids kwenda maju. The students themselves, sometime before wafike maju, wana overthink pia. What are some of the myths you've had to correct?
Sometimes students come, or even parents, they would call and ask, my child needs a scholarship, or I am really looking for a scholarship. This student probably doesn't have a passport. They don't even have an offer letter from a university. So we take them through that process of making them understand that for you to get a scholarship, you must at least have an offer letter from University A, University B, and C, for example. But then when you have all those in place, you also need to know what scholarships are available for you. Some of them think it's very, very expensive, but then when you break down the cost of studying abroad, some of them will say, I can actually do it. I don't need a scholarship, or probably, yes, I need a scholarship, but yes, this is something I can do financially.
Yeah, and I think Wendy has mentioned earlier that there's some loneliness. Yes. That's why kuna vile alianzisha hii. But that's why ulianzisha this education thing, right? But kuna, apart from the education part, other things you do kutoa ile homesickness. What are some of the hobbies you do to just, kutoa ile tu homesickness?
Well, I try as much as possible to make sure that I'm in touch with the Kenyan community in Glasgow. We are a very we're not very small, but hatuko wengi sana. So we are very close. We have events going on. So we go dance. We have, like the other day, we had a Swahili night. Tulienda Nadera, tuka dance the whole night. So dancing, music, just making sure you connect with people. And of course, calling back home helps as well.
Manze, now we are adding one more avenue, that is Diaspora Connect. Juu hapa ukikuja hapa ni nusu ya kuonana. So we are adding, apart from hiyo kuanguka nayo kudance nadera, Diaspora Connect hapo. Also, when you're talking about these amazing things, because Wendy, we celebrate you. Wewe ni shujaa, wewe ni titan, wewe ni champez mwenyewe. But kuna wale watu ambao walikusaidia along this journey. Kuna wale wase walitembea na wewe. Kuna wale wase ambao unajua they encouraged you when you were not feeling well. Kuna wale ambao walikuombea from time to time. Yani you're special people. So unakumbuka hawa wase wako in mind, si ndio Wendy?
Yes.
Yes, so these people have a special message for you. So take a listen.
Hi, my name is Diane Kawira Mugambi, elder sister to Wendy Kajuju. We are so happy. Kajuju, we are cheering you on, and we are so happy that today you are sharing your journey as you continue inspiring young people as they navigate their journeys to study abroad. Go girl, we are cheering you.
Sasa Wendy, Betty hapa, sister yako mkubwa, on behalf of the family, the Lupes, Kiremi Kawera hapo, Made na Fade, we are really proud of you. Unafanya kazi poa. Umesaidia Kenyans wengi, Africans wengi, in short, kuwapeleka abroad for studies. Umeonyesha it's very easy to go study. Keep it up, sis. As much as tunakumiss tu hapa hivi. But kazana.
Eish, Wendy. Aya, ongea sasa. The floor is yours. Mwaga machozi kidogo tu. Si mingi, 1 liter only.
Thank you so much.
I hope you know that your family...
This is such a pleasant surprise. Asanteni sana.
Ukija Diaspora Connect, lazima ukue ready with your notes and your tears too, because we are always connecting, guys. That's our main aim. And as you've heard from your family, they're really proud of you. And that's the reason why we started this show right here. Because wewe ni champez, lazima tukucelebrate. Na lazima Kenya yote ijue, kuna Wendy Kajuju huko nje, mazee yako Glasgow, anatesa mbaya. So, congratulations to you. What do you want to say to your sisters and your family who are watching?
Oh man, I love you so much. Asanteni sana. I am nobody without these family members of mine. My boys are also watching. My husband, my friends who never left. Unajua saa zingine ukikuja huku, people think you're a different person and they don't even say hello. But there are those friends who stuck. Yeah. Family members. True. Gosh, my entire family, thank you. I know mungepewa nafasi ningekuja nyi wote kusema, Wendy, we love you. And I love you right back.
Kweli, na on the show right here we have something called salams.
Yes.
So vile umewataja hivi, nataka utaje kama 4 5 hivi tukiendanga, so that wafeel hiyo, yani waifeel umewafeel. So nataka usalimie wale ambao wako hapa nyumbani Kenya, alafu wale wako na wewe hapo Scotland. Twende.
Natuma salamu kwa the Lupes family, my mom, dad, my brother, my sisters, my in-laws, the Anampus family. I love you and thank you for being there for me. My friends, there are people who stuck with me. There are people who have been supporting me. Obunga, Andrew, Charity Modoni, Stella Maris, Riogi Moses. I love you guys. Hata kama sijakutaja jina, you're there. You've been there, and I know you keep on being my friend and supporting me. My family members, my husband is the reason I'm here. Mimi nilikuja na spouse visa, so I thank you for that, and thank you for all the support. Nikienda safari zangu za kushughulikia wanafunzi, you always show up and support me. My 3 boys, Leo, Levi, and Liam, and my students, they've become part of my family. Honestly, I can't mention all your names, but you know yourselves, the Global Scholars family. And of course, the team at Global Scholars, Brenda, Anne, Mwende, Daisy, I love you and thank you for making this dream come true. Siwezi kwa nimeifanya peke yangu. Nyariki, Tabitha, John Lennon, Lona, oh my God, you guys, you're very special to me and I thank you.
Salimia kila mtu.
I love it, man. Hufai kusahau mtu kwa sababu text zitaingia. Wewe ulinisahau mimi.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Wendy. We appreciate you and we salute you and thank you very much for holding down that Kenyan community all the way in Glasgow pale. Unajua Scotland Yard and whatnot. So I love it. And umeona your smile, umeona your glow. Majuni hivyo.
Hivyo ndivyo iko. But also nimeona that kind of surprise. We only get it right here on Diaspora Connect. Na vile Wendy amefanya, of course, amesalimia the entire. If you want to salimia the entire community, pia unaweza fanya hivyo. Kwenye hashtag yetu, hashtag Diaspora Connect at Citizen TV Kenya, at Kalondo_Musimi.
And of course, at that Neville Tupate Pale, we are your plugs for today. Talk to us, let's connect with you. Because it's all about connecting right here on Diaspora Connect. And we still have a lot in store. Tukona bado our amazing DJ Maureen Kings are up in the place. So you don't even need to worry. And when it comes to our interaction, hebu kwanza kidogo nataka niongee na DJ wetu kwa sababu our DJ also ako well traveled, anajua hizi maneno. I've not asked her yet, but ni nini essentials ambazo zinakuwa kwa bag yako DJ Maureen when you're traveling, ikiwa kama ni to Diani, to Mombasa, when you're traveling outside of the country, what are some of those things lazima zikuwe kwenye begi?
Of course lazima tukuwe na documents.
Documents lazima zikuwe.
Hizo hata tuongelele hiyo kama una kuna mali unaenda. And then of course we have our power bank.
Power bank ndo
power bank lazima. Kwanza tunatembea na simu, power bank na lip gloss.
Wasupa lip gloss waibaki palipo. I love it. And that's what it's all about. You can also get interactive with us. Let us know ni essentials gani 1, 2, 3 ambazo huwezi kosa when you're traveling. Kwa sababu kwanza mimi wacha nikwambie deodorant.
Yes, you need to smell nice.
Hiyo ni kikosa. Kizungumkuti. Kila mtu ataumia, mimi nitaumia.
Especially kama unaenda over 20 hours juu ya hewa. Ukose deodorant.
Hiyo ni lazima.
What other thing?
Documents, deodorant, alafu pia mimi yule msewa huwa sibebangi nguo mingi sana cause nataka ninunue nguo huko palina. Ndio at least nikuwe na memorabilia.
Wewe ni mtu wa window shopping ama the actual shopping?
Ni watu wa swipe.
Yes. And then when you come back to Kenya?
Ni show off.
And then what else? The bank account?
Bank account. Na deploy ikipanda juu. That's what it's all about. Get interactive with us. Let us know, myself and you, because you are the most important person on the show. And also, when it comes to important, I want us to go again and talk to another amazing Kenyan who has a good story that, of course, gets us out of our longing for going Maju. So right now, we are going straight to one of those champes, our hero mwenyewe, Sarah. Mambo vipi?
Mambo salama, asante sana.
Karibu sana manze. We are delighted to have you on the show. You're looking good. What have you been up to today? And uko area gani ya hii dunia ndio Wakenya watambue?
Right now, I am located. I'm actually in Boston, outskirts of Boston, in a very small town called Webster, in the state of Massachusetts, United States.
Oh, Boston, Massachusetts.
Hey.
Hey, somewhere I would love to visit for sure. Tell me one amazing thing that Umekoki live in that community for a while now, I'm sure. Tell me what are some of those amazing things that you have encountered in this amazing place, Boston, Massachusetts, wherever you live. Tell me some of those good things.
Oh, there is a lot of good things here. I've been. This is my second home. I've been in Boston, Massachusetts, or United States per se. I've been here for the last 34 years, so that's a very long time. So this is my second home, and Boston, United States is great. It's nice to be here. There are a lot of opportunities, and the weather right now is, getting to enjoy it before it gets a little bit snowy in a few months. So that's what I've been up to. I do a lot of outdoor activities. I walk in my neighborhood, enjoy the weather as much as I can, because in a few months that would be practically impossible.
Sarah, I must say you are looking absolutely amazing, first of all. 34 years is a long time. That should be around from 1992 hapo, si ndio?
Exactly, 1992, August of 1992, ndio nilikuja, yes.
Talk to me about that young woman from Limuru to Maju.
Yes.
For 34 years now. How was that experience like back then in 1992?
Well, 1992, yes, back in the day, I was young. Obviously, I had just completed my high school, and I was actually an untrained teacher for a couple years in Larry High School. Shout out to Larry, and also shout out to Garariga Girls. That's where I went for my secondary school. So it was a journey. It has been a journey. And of course, being young and hopping on that plane for the first time, yes, there were a lot of mixed emotions, because you're young, you don't know what to expect, where you're going. The world was still unknown to me, but by God's grace, here I am today. And the journey is just a journey, and it can be for anybody. Anybody's journey is their own specific and unique journey.
Yes, and Sarah, before we speak about what you do, as we've mentioned, 34 years in a long time. How do you keep yourself connected to your Kenyan roots all these years?
Of course, Kenyan roots is, I'm a Kenyan. No matter where you go, east or west, home is best. So I do connect with Kenya. I talk to my mom, my dad every single week, practically maybe every other day, precisely. I do have, thank God to social media, thank God to Facebook, thanks God to WhatsApp. I keep very close ties with my friends that I went to high school with. Shout out to all my friends, Madrin, Shiro, all of them out there. We have remained friends for a very long time. And of course, I visit Kenya every opportunity I have. So the world has actually become a global village, so to speak. So it's not what it used to be about 15 years ago. Now it's like you pick up the phone, you can call whoever you want, as opposed to when I first came here, that was a difficult time. But now, like I said, it's a global village. You can stay connected if you really want to.
Oh, for sure. And we can tell, you've been there for a while. I'm sure you've seen many presidents come in there, move along. You've seen technology shift from here and there. Talk to me about the things that you're doing, especially right now in Boston. Nini imekuweka huko that, you can call it your second home, with so much chest. So let me know what you do, because kuna Wakenya sasa wanakuona wanasema, yeah, 34 years, it would be so nice. And unajua hiyo opportunity yako. So talk to those people, tell them what you do in Boston. Unajua, give me all that tea.
In Boston, I live life, of course, like anybody else, wherever you are. You live your life. Like I said, the journey is yours, and you walk the journey wherever you are. So in the U.S., first and foremost, I'm a family member. I live with one of my siblings. I also live with my nephew and my niece, and I also live with a couple more people that I support along the journey. So anyway, what I do in the U.S. is I do a lot of things. First and foremost, I'm an author. I have authored quite a few books, about 4 books. First one is Limitless Success, which I authored in 2020 during COVID. The second one I authored was Empowerment by Sarah. That's my second book. My third book is Breaking Chains. This is an amazing book. Amazing book. I love knowledge. Knowledge is power. Without knowledge, we wouldn't be where we are. Again, my last one is mental health. And the reason why I end with mental health is because I am a mental health advocate. I am a trained rehabilitation counselor. I can do one-on-one counseling sessions, family sessions. But I also work with a diverse group of people who have different array of challenges, developmental, cognitive challenges, mental health, psychiatric disorders, all that good stuff. So that's what I do on a day-to-day basis. But I do love knowledge. I am actually a doctoral student, almost completed my last class actually, and I'll be maybe a doctor. Dr. Sarah Mirori, my focus is behavioral health. So I do a lot of things. I am a business owner. I do life coaching, and I specialize in neurolinguistics, and obviously that's a modality of coaching. And I also do another one that is different. It's the one-on-one coaching for anybody that's looking to address some concerns or any various part of your life. Let's talk. We can make it work. Yes. So that's what I do.
True. And let's talk to those people who are watching you right now from Limuru, watu wako hapa mtaani Kenya, guys who are watching you and wako down, wanasema nitafika huko US lini. Their dreams have been shattered in a way because of many different circumstances. What would you say to bring this person up? Ama kuna mtu pia anakuwatch from the diaspora and maybe things are not working out venye walikuwa wanadhani. Unadhani vile vitu zitakuwa, but ukifika huko on the ground vitu inakuwa kidogo mshike hapa na pale. What would you say to them just to lift their spirits, to bring them back up?
Of course, I have a lot of people watching. My mom is actually watching. A lot of friends that had promised to be watching. I'm not so sure they're online, but I'm sure some of them are. What I would say is, obviously, destiny everybody's destiny is different. I also want to say that as long as you're alive, you gotta have to give yourself hope. Sometimes hope comes from within you, because if you give up, then it means that you're not gonna get. If you don't have that faith, you don't have that hope, then things are not gonna probably get where you need to be. So sometimes, like I said, life is a journey. There will be challenges along the way. It's not a smooth line is not promised. So what I would say is that even though you may be going through a challenging time right now, tomorrow there is always a light at the end of the tunnel. So keep hope, keep dreaming. Do not ever stop dreaming, because once you are alive, dreams can always come true, and you never know what tomorrow brings. I came from very humble beginnings, and sometimes even coming to America was only a dream that I had. But you know what? God made it possible for me. He can also make it possible for you. So do not give up. As long as you are alive, then good things can come your way. That's for sure. Absolutely amazing. Do not give up. And Dr. Sarah is proof that if you want to hide anything, please don't hide from an African. Don't hide it in the book, because she's authored, she's a doctor. And of course, Dr. Sarah, you've mentioned so many other things that you do. But there's that Kenyan who's just arrived in the US like 2 weeks ago, 1 month ago, or 6 months. They are struggling to adjust life. What are some of the tips you'd give them? Absolutely, thank you for that. Well, first and foremost, what brought you to the US, you gotta have to stick to your goals. Do not detour, because once you detour, sometimes coming back to that original plan you had can be a challenge. So align yourself with the right people, because sometimes the support that you get when you come to the US is gonna make or break you. I was very, very lucky to have fallen in the right hands with ladies that we have actually stayed together through thick and thin, and I know some of them are online right now. So once you get in the right place, in the right hands, you can actually be able to propel yourself forward. What I tell people is, do not waste time, because time is of essence. Make sure you know what you want in life and pursue your dreams. And always write your goals down. I'm a firm proponent of writing things down. If you write things down, somehow release them in the universe, somehow life has a way of getting them back to you. And of course, I'm not saying that you have to be hard on yourself. I'm not saying that you cannot go out and have fun. Have fun, because God has laid the foundation for you. However, please, even though challenges may come your way, do not give up. Giving up is what can make you not get to where you need to be. And also, we do have a lot of challenges in the US too. As much as we want to call it Maju, it is Maju, and we love this country for sure. However, the country can also give you a lot of difficulties, especially where it comes to different culture. You have to be able to get through and be able to navigate through the system to be able to succeed. So again, ask a lot of questions, ask the right people, and align yourself with groups. We have a lot of groups right now that are able to support you. I lead a few women's group, so that was a resource that was not available to me when I first came to the US. So there are a lot of resources out there. Go look for them. Ask lots of questions. Make use of your embassy too, in case of challenges that you may not be able to, for people that may not even have people in their backyard that speak the same language. Make sure you're utilizing the government given resources that are out there, and our Kenyan embassies are also willing to help you out.
Yeah, thank you very much, Sarah, for letting us know about that scoop, and congratulations to you on your book and all the amazing things that you've been able to achieve away from home. Because wewe ni champezo, wewe ni hero, wewe ni shujaa mwenyewe, and I'm sure you've changed the lives of so many people back home, na pia wasi ambao wako huko ambao wanakuenjoy. And talking about good things, si unajua hii maneno ya kujenga huwa mtu haezi jenga peke yake. Lazima ukuwe na watu ambao wako kando yako, especially when it comes to our close ones kabisa. Hebu nikuulize hivi, Sarah, do you remember any Kiswahili words? Unakumbuka some Kikuyu words ama ulisahau zote?
Hapana, mimi ni Mkenya halisi. I may not be fluent in Swahili because I don't speak it every day, but believe you me, I understand 100% of what is said to me. Okay. I don't want to embarrass myself on national media.
Okay,
speaking Swahili, but Kikuyu, yes. I speak Kikuyu every day. Like I said, I live with my sibling. We talk Kikuyu all the time. When I speak to my mom, I speak to her in Kikuyu. So I am grounded in a lot of my culture.
That is amazing, because we have someone special with a special message for you. So just listen and watch.
Na nikenete ni maundu maria ndiraigua wikite ona maria wikaga ni tono Ngai ukoragwo gutongoretie ona kuma kuri ria wathire ku wikite magegania ona maundu mane tono no kuri ona iritu angi mathiaga ku magathie kurura makarigwo ni uria mekaga no wendo athire gwika uguo twagutwaririo gathome na ni wathomire guo wikite ona no turakiona mawiko maku no riu iguru ria maundu macio mothe ukera Ngai ni wega o toria tumwiraga ni tondu wathire tongoretio ni Ngai na nginya ona gwate ihinda riri Ngai ndagutiganeirie ona mathina maria mothe wanona Ngai no atuithia kunyitite guoko riu ngukwira ni turakuwicia all the best ona ikinya riu riki urakinya ria kuyo PhD no tukene muno tondu na baba wanyu aturite endete na agakwira ukinyie giuthi uthome no gakinya gikiro kiu riu urorete koguo tukiri na gikeno ithuothe ona nginya ciana cianyu ithuothe ni tukenete ona nginya andu aitura aria wanateithia ona no njiguaga magikuhoera koguo mahoya mau ni mogwiciria magukinyitie hau no nawe no wega ukihoera no urumie Ngai uturehe Ngai tondu he Ngai waturahe Ngai nduri hindi ukora na ni urionaga mawiko ma Ngai koguo ri I wish you all the best turi o hamwe na baba wanyu na ciana cianyu nitwakuwici wega no thie na mbere ona gwika uguo na ndirakenire muno ria ndaiguire ni uguka guku nigetha riu uke promote mabuku maku na ni thengio muno na Ngai akurathime die no ndungi ngikwira no ngwirire o uguo no turehe Ngai tondu waturahe Ngai nduri hindi ukora uguo no ngikwira. Thank you
Sarah.
Thank you, ma'am. That was quite a surprise. I am shocked. I spoke to her an hour ago. She didn't even tell me she was coming. So thank you so much. I'm touched.
Yes, it's Diaspora Connect. Tukija hapa nusu ya kuonana. The reason we are #1 is because of moments like that. And thank you very much for not holding back your emotions, because watu na mianga wase chini ya maji. Hapa ukuja na your facts, figures, everything ready. Alafu pia uweke tu machozi pale kwa background just in case. Unajua we need it, but we also do salute you. Thank you very much, Sarah. And as you continue being out there in Boston, receive our love. Na ile siku utakuja nyumbani, kuna space mingi here. Would love to host you, so make sure when you come home umepitia hapa. So thank you very much, asante sana. And before we love and leave you, tafadhali tumia salamu watu wako hapa nyumbani Kenya, alafu pia watu wazuri pale Boston, Massachusetts.
Of course, shout out to my friends, like I said, girls from Garariga Girls, Mary Shiro, I know you're watching, Medrin, I know you're watching, Marianne in Zimbabwe, I know you're watching, Catherine Jare, always in my heart. Again, I also want to salute my friends in the US. Reverend Fresha, I know Mom you're watching. I know Nina Kitonga you're watching. I know Patrick Karaoke you're watching. Masi Irongo, I know you're watching. My sisterhood in the US, my Jogoro Carrera group, my friends, Connect friends in that group. Everybody, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I love you girls. Dorothy, I love you. Tabitha, I love you. Virginia and Catherine Duta, I love you all. Thank you so much. My sister Grace, my brother Martin, my brother George, thank you so much. My cousin Bonnie, thank you for being my champion. Love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. Stanley, I know you're watching too. Thank you, Stano. And Kim, yes, I always got your back. Thank you so much. Alice, everybody, thank you.
Thank you so much as well, Sarah. We appreciate you and we love you right here on Diaspora Connect.
Yes.
After hizo salamu zote, tumeongea na Sarah. You know, the emotions. At one point, nilikuwa nadhani unamjoin by the way.
Mimi siwezi. Machozi yangu imefungiwa pahali, but inaweza toka.
But mtu mwenye anaongeza, you know, the vibes, anaamsha vibes inaenda juu kabisa is Maureen King.
Oh, yes.
With us. Maureen, mutaratara ni gani?
Taratara ni wapange.
Tele, continue using that hashtag Diaspora Connect at Citizen TV Kenya and also Diaspora Connect KE. Slide through our DMs. Let us know where you're watching us from. Na pia utupate interaction kidogo. We'll be reading some of your comments in a while. Ziko tele. We'll be getting to them. And speaking about getting to them, tunarudi Europa tena.
Europa wapi exactly? Europe ni kubwa.
Ni kubwa sai. Nataka sai tuingie maeneo ya let me tell you some facts about this place. This place kwanza iko na team kubwa. If you love yourself some football, some Bundesliga action. Unajua nikiongelea Bundesliga, I'm talking about the German league.
Yes.
So sasa tunaingia Europa, tunaingia Germany.
Okay.
Alafu place inaitwa Bayern to be specific. Hapo ndo pale tunaenda. And we are meeting an amazing Kenyan who is terrorizing the place with his good vibes, with his grit, and also hiyo Kenyan wristband ana terrorize nayo mbaya sana hiyo maeneo ya Bayern. Mambo vipi my bro? Ni aje uko poa?
Poa sana Nawil. It's good to hear from you guys. The vibe is too big, yeah.
Inakuaga hivyo. Unaona hata nilikuwa najua umevaa band na hatujamit. But niambie, how are you? Tell people where you are in Europe. Uko ni saa ngapi sai? What have you been up to during the day, my bro?
Okay, my name is David Owor. I'm currently in Bayern, in a very small town called Bos. It's near Birmingham. It's where I'm doing my internship, but I'm finishing in like today.
Nice.
So I'm currently doing an internship in farm management here in Bos in a family farm called Kartoffelbepijeski. So they deal with almost 35 acres. Irish potatoes production and chicken production. So I'm currently finishing that, then going back to my winter semester in Wahestafan Tristop University of Applied Sciences.
Hey, David manze. Mimi hata sikuwa natambua manze unaweza kuwa na intern wa farm life. Mimi nilikuwa nadhani internship tu ni kwa corporate life, yani ni vitu tu zingine, but to hear that alafu wewe internship yako si ati iko hapa mtaani, iko overseas.
Very true.
Iko majuu, iko diaspora. So that's a different kind of living, so we salute you, sir. Hebu sasa to take back kidogo. Unajua before uangukie hii opportunity, before when the internship, kuna steps ulitake, kuna journey ambayo sisi hatuijui sisi sote. So please David, tueleze ulifikaje mpaka ukapata internship ambayo iko Bayern.
Okay, so my journey to Germany started way in 2024. I applied for a training program called the Shaping Futures Academy, which is sponsored by the German Institute of Development and Sustainability, IDOS, in Bonn. So when I joined that program, it took 1 month training on climate change, sustainability, and issues to do with the development cooperation. With my background in agriculture development and rural agriculture development, smallholder farmers, that's when I went to that program. So I had a little experience of Germany beforehand to this program. So nasemanga ukitaka kitu unajipanga nayo mapema ndo ujue. So you have to know yourself to know the way forward. So after that program is when I started applying for these master's courses. Zingine zinagonga wall, unakuwa na stress kidogo, unasema time inasonga, lakini then big up to my good friend Enoch Pesonga. He linked me up with a good internship which was aligning with my program. So I applied for it and I was lucky to get it, and it came with an internship and also an opportunity to study. So that is how I got into this program. So it's a good one. So big up Enoch Pesonga for that opportunity also, yeah.
David, nataka kujua internship huko uwakaje. Juu huku ukiwa uni unaenda 3 months or 6 months or whatever months, right? Yeah. And then unarudi uni, unaendelea kusoma, maybe una graduate, and you know, like ukiwa intern yenyewe una struggle kidogo. Talk to me about how internship huko iko. How different is it? How similar is it?
Okay, so for me, my experience with the German inaitwa Ausbildung, with the German internship, it's a little bit different. And also, kuna wase wako corporate, kuna wase kasi sisi tuko agriculture, so it's quite different. So in agriculture, you have to go to the field and also move your way into like doing the practical things in the farm. So it's a good opportunity to learn how systems work, mostly kama uko kwa hizi field work. In corporate, I can't comment about it because sijaingia huko also. So internship, currently I'm being hosted by a family. So for the past 6 months, I've been living with the Germans, sharpening up my German language, knowing what food they eat, how to talk to them, all those things. So hizo 6 months nimekuwa ninaishi now. It's been quite a journey with its challenges and also with its good side. 6 months here, then also in terms of payment, stipend, and all those things, I think it's well documented. Germany, it's a more bureaucratic nation, so hizo vitu zote lazima ziwekwe kimpango, lazima ujue what is in there for you.
Umeweza kuadjust aje cause umesema una hostiwa na msee. So ukienda huko lazima ukule baby food wanapika. Nasikianga huko watu waongee kizungu sana. Of course waongee Kiswahili. So in terms of the language as well. Umewezaje kuadjust?
So Kalondo, let me tell you, my first time when I got into a very good family, the VPJ skills. It's a very good family. When I got in, they speak little English. So niliingia nao ni German daily, day in, day out. So I had to speed up myself into knowing the German language, like which vocabularies they use more often, so that msikuwe into conflict most of the time. And food, to say specifically, Germany wanasema huku ndio inchi ya mikate. So Abendbrot wanaita hivyo. So bread, it's been adapting to it more often. So you have to eat what they eat, so that also you show appreciation that you are adapting into their culture most of the time. Lakini kutoka Kenya sikusahau hapo, my good cousin Lucy aliniambia I bought a lot of Kenyan tea, so it keeps reminding me of home. So hiyo jioni unapiga hapo na tengeneza kachai kako, unasema unafikiria nayo nyumbani.
Kweli manze. Na inakubalika bro, and vile inakaweni mse fun, inakaweni mse unapenda kugua out there like that. Hebu niambie, for that period of time umekuwa huko Germany, sijui kama umeinteract na Wakenya wengine, sijui kama umemeet Kenyan community, I don't know if you've integrated yourself kidogo pale ndio at least ukutane na wase wengine ambao wanakukumbusha na home apart from kukunywa tu hiyo chai yetu.
So Nabil, quite lucky. When I came with other 3 Kenyans for this program. So it's quite lucky I have some people to call sometimes. Kuongea nao pili Kiswahili kidogo mwende meet up. And also here in the university there is a big international community, not only Kenyans. So it's like you say now we are Africans. You meet a big community of African students, you interact with them, and it reduces the depression and the stress of always thinking about home, or if you have any problem, you can reach out to somebody and find help. My friends Kevin Nyakundi, Enoch Wesonga, it's a good community here, so I can't complain much because it's student life. Unaelewa wanafunzi, you have to interact most of the time.
Kweli manze. And also you're building a life, you're building a legacy for yourself. What are some of the goals ambazo umejiwekea ukiwa huko majuu ambayo especially sahi, you have said you're doing an internship. I'm sure you have a few goals that you want to achieve, and once you achieve these goals, do these goals also entail us back home? Kwa sababu ni muhimu kuenda kugain the skill but pia kurudi nyumbani implement.
Yes, Neville umesema cha ukweli. For me, depende nimesema I'm deep into agriculture. Like my roots are deep into agriculture. Issues with the women development and trying to transition the way our African farming systems work is something that is into me. And thankfully with the program that I told you in Bonn, the Shaping Futures Academy, it's broadened my mind into how systems work, how we can change the mindset of farmers, how we can move from traditional production to modern production systems. So I think with the master's that I'm doing now, I think getting into farm systems and knowing how they work, how we not only produce food for our home consumption, but also for commercial use, is more important. So gathering the knowledge, these 6 months at Kartoffel VPJskis, the family that is hosting me, as you can see, it's more of practical work. They have their own systems that work, how they produce, but also that we can duplicate it into Kenya, into our own context. Si ati useme inafanywa hivi majuu pia nataka ifanywe hivi huku Kenya. No, we have to feed it into our context. So I think it's a good opportunity. Kenya ndo nyumbani, so we have to build back home. So the knowledge you get here, please, you have to share it back home and build something. So it's in my mind, yeah.
Amazing sana. David, umekuwa ukitaja Wesonga. Nataka saizi ni opportunity yako ya kubig up huyo Wesonga, kubig up mabeshte zako in Germany, and of course mabeshte zako wote wanakuwatch right here in Kenya.
Okay, first of all, I'll want to big up my family, my dad and mom, Nora and Samuel Abok, my two lovely sisters, Anne and Talia. I love you guys so much. I'll also want to big up my cousin, Lucy Michelle, and his husband, Kenneth. Thank you very much. And my friends, when you are Komaju, acha nianze now. Big up to my brother, Elu Tesan, Enoch Wesonga, Kelvin Nyakundi, and also my brothers back home, Elton John, Joseph Brazil. Thank you very much. And also I'll want to big up some great agronomists from Pwani University, Willie Korir, Charles Gidinga, Kevin Watts, Anthony Kibet, Wilberforce Mutimba, and my good friends Carlos Wekesa and Jonte. I can't... these are people who have been with me in the journey, and I much appreciate them. And also I'll want to big up my aunties and my uncles, wherever they are, all my cousins. Thank you very much. And I'm here trying to build up something. So it's step by step, yeah.
Amazing. Of course, nimeona kuna mahali nika ulikuwa unasoma. Umewaandika so that you don't miss any of those people.
I had a list, but it's a very long one. I had to like pick up some from the big list. I have like a very big list. I can add one, the whole Shaping Futures Academy network. It's a network of 5 alumni, so I can add more. Yeah.
And of course,
I had a very long list, yeah.
The entire network of people when you mention, please use the hashtag Diaspora Connect. Utuambie umepata salamu kwenye hashtag hiyo. Do David ajue, of course, ukiwa mahali huko, umepata salamu right here in Kenya.
Kabisa.
Yes.
Thank you very much, David. As we said, ukikuja nyumbani lazima utapitia hapa. Hiyo ni tradition yetu jengine. So, farm huko, gain to skills. Alafu pull up mtaani, make sure ume come through kwenye studios zetu ndo tukue na ile ana kwa ana kind of thing. Sawa bro, but big up yourself when it's champez mbaya sana.
Thank you very much, Neville and Kalando, for hosting me. Big
of
up.
Course.
Yep.
Anytime, manze. Hapo sawa, manze. And just like that, yes. connections. Inakuwaga hivyo, manze. And anytime we are with you, it's just that Saturday from 10 p.m. till late right here on Citizen TV. It's all about the connections. And the good thing is that you can catch up with all our previous shows. We've been here for over 20 weeks. Tumekuwa hapa for a while. And we have all those amazing stories by each Kenyan on the Citizen TV YouTube page. So you can relive all those moments. Maybe relative wako alikuwa kwa episode 2, just head on over there, utapata playlist nyingine murwa sana, you can go through it, na utanice mbaya sana. Talking about kunice, you the most important person on the show is coming through, Kalundu. Kuna maswali hapa watu wanataka, hebu sikia hii. Babu Michael anasema, Diaspora Connect, thank you very much for the experiences, asanteni sana kwa kutuletea Kalundu hapa kwenye screen zetu, but I hope Neville atamfanyia quick fire. So, who am I here with? Quick fire inaanza sasa.
The one and only Kalondu Musimi. I mean.
Hebu tukuulize. Yes. And on a bright day, what is your favorite color?
Green, black, and white, and of course, you know, it's yellow.
Okay, what are some of the TV shows that you're watching right now?
Diaspora Connect.
Right.
If you're not watching Diaspora Connect, I mean, uko happy.
What are you watching?
What? Yes.
Let me ask you this. When it comes to shopping, especially for clothes,
yes.
Unakuwaga mse wa mtumba ama wewe ni mse wa kuingia kwa shop?
Mimi ni mtu wa mtush kabisa. Pale hivyo Gikosh, pale Toy Market. Everything, as you can see, hata ina cartoon too. Very beautiful.
Iko shwari kabisa. Msiseme sikufanyia kwa show, and that is amazing. Also, coming through on the hashtag Diaspora Connect, still Dre anasema manze, Kalondu looking so good. I didn't know TV makes you look this good. Bigging up from Mombasa. Pia nikiscroll naona John ameingia anasema, hello Neville, hello Kalondu. Already connected to the show from Eldoret. Mailine, I'm loving it and we celebrate you guys. Also, napata message messages kwa simu. Naona kuna hapa Diaspora Connect. Sijui kama wewe mna wish wase happy birthday, don't worry. Wewe ndio wa kwanza. So na wish happy birthday, waambie wamwish dada mzito Olga Sheila Award happy birthday from your brother Wesley Owino. So shout out from Amboseli in Lavington right here in Nairobi. Na kama unanyeshewa huko nje, tafadhali Diaspora Connect ndo pali kuna warmth, kuna goodness, kuna some niceness pale. Myself and Kalondo with you. And of course, don't forget, get interactive with us. Continue using that hashtag Diaspora Connect. Also, as before nitoke hapa kwenye mtandao, kuna message imekuja hapa kwenye DM inauliza, can Kalondo please tell us when it comes to supporting football teams, ni team gani ana support? Watu wanataka kujua ikikuja time ya kandanda unaanguka team gani?
Sasa wacheni niwaambie. Wacheni niwaambie.
Tuambie.
Nimetaka kusupport a specific football team. Lakini imeshindikana because of my personal life.
Okay.
Because myself I don't know football. However, kwenye FKF I support Police FC.
Okay, at least umesema at least ligi ya mtaani. Alafu ya uko Maju?
Harambe Stars.
Harambe Stars International.
Maju, I will know in future.
In future. Unaweza sema Manchester United.
Niseme hiyo.
Sema Manchester.
Why?
Utakuja kwa sema tu Manchester.
Why? No. No. No, please. No.
Na leo vile tumeshinda ni sawa. We won't really utasema kitu. But of course, not only do we have Kalondo here in studio and myself, we have the amazing Maureen Kings. Maureen, kuna watu ambao pia wanataka kujua wewe pia una support team gani? Wanasema you are looking so good, the tunes imeweza, lakini team ndo ita judge. That's a question from this is Margaret all the way from Karen. Unasema aje Maureen?
Ni gani na win size currently?
Manchester.
Hiyo sasa.
Umedanganywa Maureen.
The winning team.
I know.
Inafaa hivyo.
Evidence iko kwa karatasi. Kabisa.
I love it. But we're about to take a short break. But when we come back, more stories by Kenyans who are definitely killing it out